charge us today with a revolutionary mothering that actually allows for us to look at the works of maybe a few people. Dr. James Cone presents this. He is the father of Black liberation theology from Union Theological Seminary. He says that congregations have gotten away from their primary mission. He continues with this phrase in saying that one of the things that the congregations need to ask themselves is, what is its mission? One of the things that that congregations have done is that they are really good at understanding their mission, but they have lost it. The congregations are good at preaching, good at singing, good at a lot of things. But congregation has not been good at thinking about all the time its nature and how its mission pertains to the future. If its mission is primarily about caring for people's souls, or if it's about caring for people's bodies, or is it both together? If you see them both together, I think you will see that congregations can be political because politics is a part of life. It has also been concerned about caring for people's souls because full meaning in life is not found in politics, nor is it found in science. I'd like to emphasize that if congregations have one problem, it needs to think about whether it is called to save its life or if it is called to lose its life for the sake of others. This is probably a very interesting critique because some of us here in our space have experienced religious institutions from various spectrums. And so when we talk about belonging, I introduce the idea of congregation as a symbol to mothering. What does it mean to foster, nurture, and offer care? Now, this critique doesn't often go to many predominantly white liberal congregations, but we are suffering at a fast pace of technological world. So we've got a whole technology that is building, and we've got to stay relevant. We've got to stay involved. We have to become more concerned about serving even those things that are unfamiliar to us. We are deep in inquiry, and as a result, we have to consider young people. We have to consider the Black and brown. We have to consider the indigenous. We have to consider the global majority and things that we are unfamiliar with. Unless we actually look beyond these things, we have done ourselves a great disservice. We still have folk in our space today that are in wrapping paper because they're not allowed to fully present or fully show up because, in the words of our dear Kelly Clemens, basically everyone is welcomed. Everyone is welcome and welcome to do it, but you got to do it like we do it. You got to do it like we do it. You got to do it like FUS does it. You got to do it like the humanist does it. You've got to do it in the way that I grew up in it. And I know that's not necessarily our intention, but sometimes we get stuck in causing people who actually came as a gift to never unwrap.